Thank you for joining us in our devotion time today. You know, by now all of our Christmas decorations are most likely put up and put away with, and all the thoughts of Christmas are by the wayside as we look forward to a new year and most of us get back to our work schedules. I want to pause this morning to reflect on probably one of the greatest gifts you could give anybody this past Christmas season was to invest your time and your love into them. As I watched our grandchildren open up presents and all the things that they were blessed to be able to receive this year, I believe one of the greatest gifts they got, even though they may not realize it at the moment, but one of the greatest gifts they received was time with their parents, time with their grandparents, time with people that loved them and invested in them in a positive way. And Paul writes about that in Philippians chapter 4. You know, he tells us what it's important to focus on, things that are lovely, things that are pure, of a good rapport, and all of those things. But in verse number 9 of chapter 4, he says this, those things which you have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do those things, and the God of peace shall be with you. And what he speaks of here is a lifetime that he has spent not only walking with the Lord and really understanding what it means to have the God of peace in his life, but he wanted to make sure he was investing those things into other people's lives. And then when he's talking about whatever you've seen in me, learned from me, and received from me, do, he wasn't puffing himself up with pride. He was saying, because of the grace of God, I've been able to do certain things, to learn certain things, to receive certain revelations from God. And the greatest thing that I can do, the greatest gift I can give you, is to invest those things into your life. And so we need to understand that isn't always easy. It isn't always easy to take your life and spend it so earnestly investing it into other people's lives. I won't tell you it's always appreciated while you're still here upon this earth. But I think we can all give acknowledgement to the fact this morning that there are people who have already gone on to be with the Lord, that as we sit and reflect and we think, wow, what an investment they made into my life, what things that I learned from watching them, the things that I received from sitting and talking to them, the things that I watched them do and how they handle certain situations in their lives. And now I see myself doing the same thing simply because they were a model for me in my life. So is there someone today who you can reflect on and say, you know what, they invested a great deal of their life into my life, and now I have the privilege and the honor of taking those things which I've learned, which I've received, which I've seen in my lifetime, and investing it into a next generation that will come after me. See, those grandchildren, they may not remember every little thing that was done or said during the Christmas season or during this past year, until it's time for them to remember it, and then the Holy Spirit will bring back to their memory all of the things that were invested in them. They may not have that toy next year. They may outgrow those clothes and those shoes. But the memories they have of the time and the love that you invested in them will last them a lifetime. So today I speak that over you and your household, that you will reflect on what you gave this past year that money could never buy. Take a little time to not only spend a little time with Jesus, but spend a little time with those that you love and those who you want to invest all the things that God has shown you, given you, and taught you, investing in them. So today you be safe, you be strong, and you be blessed. Lord's will, we'll see you back here again tomorrow. And until then, as always, have a great day.